All right, welcome to Late Night Football Talk. I'm your host, Nick Manzaro. Today we're going to be going over the Seahawks at Bucks, Vikings at Bills, Dallas at Packers, Chargers at 49ers. We'll kind of give you some injury news, and then we'll kind of go over the rest of the scores. How's it going, Joe?
Going good, yeah.
Yeah, it was a crazy day, huh?
Morning game, so woke up early and long day.
Yeah, I was up at like 7. I was like, I'm not used to waking up at 7.
Yeah, I'm up pretty early anyway.
It's called Late Night Football Talk. No, no, but it was all right. If you hear some, this is actually your first live stream, right?
Yeah, that it is.
All right, cool, awesome. No, it's way easier for us. Live streams are way easier than doing all the editing and the bullshit that comes with it. All right, so if you hear some scratchiness in my voice, I'm kind of getting over, I don't know, what everyone around in the Northeast is kind of having this RSV shit.
Yeah.
Joe has missed some time because he kind of was dealing with the same thing.
Yep.
All right, so what'd you think of today?
Yeah, I thought some really good games. I mean, some surprising games.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect the Bucks to beat the Seahawks, that's for sure.
Now, we didn't do a preview, so what were you thinking on that?
Oh, I thought, the Seahawks were going to run away with it. I didn't think they'd be able to stop Kenneth Walker, which they did.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it was and rather handily, right?
they stopped Kenneth Walker, but it was 21-16. So they didn't destroy them, but it seems like the Bucks were trying to give the game away at the end of it too.
No, I do. Well, the defense, not the offense.
Well, the offense wasn't moving down the field and scoring anymore.
Well, they sealed it. And especially Rashad White.
Yeah.
What a beast.
Yeah, awesome.
I mean, I actually think it kind of takes me kind of back to training camp when we drafted him, and in training camp he was saying that he wants to be running back, he wants to be the starter. And my first reaction was, Leonard Fournette's not going to like that.
Yeah, of course not.
And so after that, it basically was like, okay, let's just see what this guy can do. He definitely had hands. He had like a one-handed catch in training camp and just was making plays like a James White fashion with Brady used to have on the Patriots.
Sure.
And so that kind of helped a little bit.
I mean, I don't think he had that many catches in this game, though. I mean,
you want to bring up some stats?
I'm looking for it right now. Keyshawn Vaughn is
later in the game,
running back that had a catch.
Oh yeah. He did.
They didn't even use Rashad White as a
receiver
back.
So
yeah.
Well, I don't know if quietly Chris Godwin's coming back into form.
Yeah.
He had a couple nice catches in this, especially that midfield, what he actually needs,
Yeah, he had a pretty good catch.
And then Mike Evans was like so. Did you see? I texted the kind of like the group chat on the field conditions.
Yeah.
Everyone's slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was bad. I mean, they're slipping. You're seeing the foot marks in the grass.
Yeah,
I know it's a soccer stadium, so I was reading into this after the game.
It's not turf. It's legit.
It's real grass, yeah. But apparently they wet the grass.
Mm-hmm.
The field, the field crew is used to wetting the grass before a soccer match.
Yeah, well, they probably have different cleats and stuff too.
I wonder if they just didn't prepare for it.
Yeah. Well, they don't know. This is their first time. So.
Well, they've been to London. It's somewhat the same. Soccer stadium.
Yeah, but again, these guys haven't ever had a football game there, so they don't know really what they're preparing for a football game. I'm sure they were told, but
I know.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
But I mean, from everything that I hear, players really would much rather play on grass anyway than they would on turf.
Oh yeah,
It's softer.
I think the NFL Players Association that was an awesome pass. I put on some highlights of the Bucks Seahawks. That pass to Scotty Miller on the left side.
Yep.
Man, and I think the announcers even mentioned it, but it was just the way he dropped it in. First off, I'm just surprised Scotty caught it. And I'm going to lose my mind if Scotty keeps jumping when he doesn't have to.
Hey, he's a little guy.
It's ridiculous. Dude, you're not that little. He threw it right to him. Right here. Right
he
there.
had to jump for that.
Huh?
He had to jump for that.
Nah, I don't think so.
Absolutely.
No way. That would have hit him right in the head. Is this a slow-mo of it right here? Look at it.
Yeah, he had to jump.
He didn't have to jump for that. Yeah. But at least he caught it.
He doesn't trust his
It's kind of like a curse catch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nowhere near as good as the curse catch.
No, but
there's
he
nobody
caught it
around
bobbled,
Scotty.
He just went to grab it,
There was nobody around.
No, I know. Yeah, well, Butler was close. Thank God.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw him out of bounds.
But-
Yeah, but I guess Devin White, some sad news there. Devin White's, I guess his dad died
oh,
right before he got on the plane,
oh, really?
and he still decided to come and play.
Yeah. Well,
Which
I mean,
is kind of a tough scenario,
I mean,
especially being a parent. He's a young guy. He's only like 24.
yeah, he's young, absolutely. But I
Maybe
mean,
even
it's
23.
it's your job. Like at that point, like
Yeah, you're getting paid
you know,
millions of dollars. I
exactly.
suppose,
Like if you were just a regular guy and all that stuff, then I could see. But like you're playing for your playoff berth. You're playing for all these things. Like if you didn't show up and the team lost, it's like, boy, what could we have done if we were there? And then they missed the playoffs because of a game. It's a lot tougher for professional athletes.
No,
So-
I get you there. It's kind of like, I wonder if it like helped him in a way.
Oh, sure.
Just having like that emotion.
I'm pretty sure like the Brett Favre game where he had like
Oh
a
yeah,
massive game was right after his father passed away.
yeah. And his dad was a huge influence in his
Yeah.
base and his football life, and so
Yep.
he kind of said like, my dad would want me out here,
Yeah, exactly.
and I would probably do the same thing. Like if it was, if it was my kid,
Yeah, a lot of them feel that way.
then
It's
I
like,
definitely, yeah, I'd be
you're,
like, dude,
you're
just,
so proud of your kids for reaching that level because I
Yeah.
mean, what? There's only
I imagine if I had a kid that was in the NFL or something, I would want to watch him too.
absolutely.
I wouldn't be like, hey, don't miss a game for me, like
Yeah.
No.
No.
But then at the same time, like come back. You're coming back in like 2 days,
Mhm.
so you know what I mean. It's one of those deals.
Yeah.
No, but Brady looked pretty good in this game.
Yeah, he looked all right. I mean, nothing special. Like
Oh, come on. You can't give him even a little credit.
no,
They looked
good.
pretty. They looked really good. Okay. You gotta. I want you to. I want you to take it as what they've looked like compared to what they're looking like the past 2 games.
Brady's looked exactly the same.
Okay, well maybe you're right there. But
So I'm not like what am I supposed to say?
do you know what I would say though? The play calling was a lot better, except for the boneheaded fucking play of throwing it to Brady.
Oh, that's so stupid.
That was like I was so pissed.
Like they see Brady wide open 2 plays before. Like you think that's gonna
5
happen
plays.
again? Like get the heck out of here, guys. That was the stupidest thing I ever seen.
Well, not
And
only that,
I think it was Brady that wanted it too. Brady's like, "Did you see me over there? Nobody was around me. Let's
I
try
bet you it
that
was
shit
leftovers. I
again."
bet you it was already called. I also think. Well, I will say this though, man. Rashad White was killing it.
Yeah, he was But Leonard
Just
Fournette was
physical.
killing
Did you see the stiff arm he put on that guy?
it. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Am I impressed? I'm not that impressed.
that was like Derrick Henry stiff arm.
I'm not that impressed by a stiff arm to Quandre Diggs, who's like 5'9", 180
Oh
pounds.
come on.
I'm not that. I mean, it's not
Also,
that impressive.
who? I can't think of the guy's name. I'm terrible with names. Who was the corner that was on Brady? He's awesome. He's a rookie, right?
Oh, Tariq Woolen. Awesome.
He's like 6'4". He's,
Yeah,
the
he's
same
huge.
height as Brady.
He's huge.
He's the same height as Brady. Never mind him like slipping.
Yeah.
But it's just he was already covered. He should have never threw the ball.
Is Brady not the cheapest player in the world? Like tripping the guy after you know.
Oh, no, that's perfect.
I mean, that's
I've
so
done the same
pathetic.
thing.
Like you
You take the penalty because he probably would have got 30 yards.
He just got fined for kicking somebody
Ah,
a
fuck
couple
him.
games before. You should be suspended now,
No.
probably for the next 4 games.
He actually didn't he get suspended for tripping somebody before?
He might have because he's a fucking cheat player.
No,
you know?
no,
like,
no.
He deflates footballs. He films fucking practices.
All right, Joe. We're- no, I don't think so. You're getting crazy now.
But yeah. No, it was a good game. I mean, I don't put a lot of credit into it because I feel bad for Seattle. Like I really
What?
do.
Why?
They have to travel all the way to fucking Germany.
Oh, my. Yeah, which is an extra long flight.
Yeah, and it's 4 hours. It's already 4 hours behind if they have to come to an East Coast team already, and then it's another 7 hours behind on top of that. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Well, did they fly across the U.S.?
I have no idea how they flew.
Like, did they fly like New York and then come out of New York?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they flew.
I'm sure it was direct.
Yeah, it absolutely was direct. They're not,
But
they're not stopping
it's which way
nowhere.
they flew, obviously.
Yeah.
If they flew through New York, I mean, I think.
Regardless, it was a 15-hour flight.
Seattle to New York is probably like 8 hours, 9 hours.
Probably like 5-6 hours. I'm saying it was like a 15-hour flight to fucking Germany.
Oh, probably.
That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, of
You
course,
know?
these guys have massive leg room and everything. But
Sure.
Still, I understand what you mean.
You know.
Also, any guys doing injuries and stuff, they're gonna have issues.
Yeah. You know, but anytime a West Coast team comes over and plays a 1:00 game on the East Coast, they always struggle anyway because it's like 9:30 in the morning for them at that time. You know, so
yeah,
it's
yeah. Well, yeah, I know what you mean.
You kind of feel bad. I mean, obviously the Seahawks, they lost because they lost. They didn't play as good as the Bucks, but I mean,
Yeah. Well, the Bucks defense played really good in the beginning.
yeah.
They couldn't even like Troyan Shalenka.
Yeah.
They couldn't cover that guy.
Yep.
He looked like a game wrecker early on. He just had so much energy. Now that usually happens with teams anyways because the defense has to tire out and then they don't get as much pressure, which the Seattle Seahawks defense. They were close. The linebackers were, they got that pick on Brady.
Yeah, that was nice.
I just think that was a really good defensive play.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't put that on Brady
It was
necessarily.
Brady's fault. Yeah.
The guy just made an awesome play. And actually, if he didn't make that play, Brady's target was gone.
No, sure, I'm not saying, but that's Brady's fault. Like, I mean, the guy didn't make that great of a play. Like, he barely.
He jumped up and it was like perfect time.
He barely jumped, but
it was right to his hands. Like
that's what I'm saying.
perfectly.
Brady threw it right to him.
Well, no. He
Brady
jumped up. He just anticipated it.
Brady needed to, put a little bit of arc on that instead of,
Well, the guy obviously does film work too because it's a classic Brady pick.
Sure.
Because if he's gonna get a pick, it usually happens on that exact same play.
Sure.
Bobby Wagner in 2014. It's that go route.
Sure.
It's the seam route with the tight end.
Yeah.
And there was actually another time in this game where he threw it. The guy just happened to like kind of jump for it. Yeah, there was, as they should because the Seattle offense is like athletic.
Mm-hmm.
They really started to take control when they just started using their athleticism. Like, hey, just screw it. Let's just go out here and play ball.
Yeah.
Metcalf is bigger and faster than every one of these DBs.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett is way more elusive than any of these guys.
Probably.
And where they struggled is they ran the ball too much.
As
much as they're a run-first team, per se, Geno was playing awesome. As soon as they started passing the ball, they started getting it everywhere.
They ran it 14 times total. 10 times with Kenneth Walker and 4 with Geno. So they didn't run it too much.
No, even the Geno, when he scrambled, why are you scrambling, dude? And then he fumbled it. Yeah. That changed the game back.
Absolutely.
From Brady's dumb pick.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, they didn't run it too much. They just couldn't run it. They couldn't move it. They couldn't run it in the first half, and then they just stopped trying to in the second half.
You know why, too? So the games were, man, that was a great Godwin catch right there. The games where the teams were running on us, Hicks wasn't there. Yeah. And if you have a quarterback that doesn't scramble as much, right? White can take that out. He's just searching just for he doesn't have to worry about the QB anymore.
Sure.
Or Levante David might just pick him up. But he's not as much. Their game plan changes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, you play with what you have. So, I mean, just because
these guys were running
there
fast
doesn't mean that, the Seahawks weren't blocking. The Seahawks were letting everybody
And Winfield's
through.
back there, too.
Yeah, but that's, again.
He's a huge upgrade.
Again, we're acting like the Bucs defense wasn't already a top 10 defense before this game. They haven't really been allowing that much.
So I know I know that's your position, obviously.
It's the position, obviously. Stats can't lie.
Excuse me. Yeah, but I just know that it's like fraudulent to me. Because I've seen them.
But stats don't lie.
Huh?
Stats don't lie.
Okay, I guess, but
now
put it this way: if the defense plays like that, and the Bucs offense, so put it this way: if the offense didn't score those points early, which they usually haven't been doing.
Yeah.
All their points are usually scored in the fourth quarter.
Sure.
And I think they had 7 third downs or something like that this game.
Yeah.
Let me get into some more stats here. Let's see. Rashad White rushing was 22 for 105, 4.8 a whack. Tom Brady, 22 of 29, 75.9% completion. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's way better than he's had all year, by the way, Joe. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, obviously. It's 2 picks on the year now.
Yep.
I think it's 12 to 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Not nothing crazy, but he's only like middle of the league in touchdowns, and he's obviously leading in interceptions. But I want to say he's still extremely high. He's top 5 in
rating.
Top 5 in rating and
yards.
Yards. I think he might be top 3 in yards still.
Yeah, he probably leads the league still in yards.
Keyshawn Vaughn came in late because Leonard Fournette, who was 14 of 57, hurt his hip. He had a massive ice pack taped around him. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Julio, and he did have a nasty play. When he broke the crossing route. That alone, hey, see you later.
Yeah, but to say that's a nasty play, like he was just wide open, he just ran into the end zone.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Scotty Miller does that.
It's
Julio, so I just think he still has some speed. But
Scotty Miller's faster than Julio.
No, well, true, but they wouldn't respect him like Julio, and he gets knocked around a lot more. Julio at least gives a little bit of resistance when he gets hit.
I think they didn't respect Julio to cover him neither. That's why he was so wide open.
Hey,
I'm not,
all right, the other reason I'm kind of excited too is because he's been useless like all year.
Absolutely.
And so it's like, okay, at least he looks a little healthier, is what I would say.
Yeah. No,
And I'll take it.
I'm not saying he didn't look good, but I'm just saying like that wasn't an impressive play. It was.
I don't know. I thought it was all right.
It's no Justin Jefferson. That's what I mean.
No, I mean, or Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs was nothing either. Nothing.
We'll go over that next. We'll go over that next. All right, so let's see. Sacks in the game. Mike, Joe Troyan Shalinka had 1. Devin White had 2 sacks. He had 8 tackles too.
Yeah.
Now Devin White played pretty good. I've been on his ass, so I kind of want to give him a little bit of props in this game.
Yep.
He was a missile. Definitely, I didn't see him give up much. Levante David had a great third down. The red zone, their red zone was really good today. I mean, look at they didn't even get out of they had like a field goal up until halftime.
Who?
The Seahawks.
Seahawks didn't score until the third quarter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they went into halftime with nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I said 3 points, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah, that was in the third.
Yeah, that wasn't. I mean,
yeah,
again,
16-21.
It just showed the interception. That wasn't that, impressive of an interception that guy had. Brady just threw it right to him, and
He was hidden too, though.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he might have been hidden, but I'm just that all my point was that he didn't do
Let me watch that again.
anything crazy. It's right here.
Yep, I know. All right, let's check it out here. Yeah, I mean, well, no, he was hidden, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, he just jumped
But
up
I mean,
a little bit.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I've seen so many guys not make that play.
sure.
So
that's
why
why they play defense, because
Well,
they
of
can't
course,
catch.
no,
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
So-
It's so like time after time that just dings off people's hands.
Yeah.
And that right there,
Yep.
I'm like, I remember saying at the time, like, God, these guys are better when he's just like running and just flings it off, and somehow these guys catch it. But he throws a damn good ball.
Yeah.
He's grown up. Geno sucked with the Jets.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody sucks with the Jets. I'm not sure if you, have ever seen their
Oh,
last
I
fucking 10
guess so.
quarterbacks. They all
hey,
blow.
Zach Wilson, don't worry.
Not good.
Don't worry, this next week.
Yeah, not good.
Pats
They're
are
going to
going
lose.
No,
Zach
I'm just
Wilson. Gone.
All right, so let's what else do you want to see? Let's go over some Seahawks box scores, even though they aren't as good.
What do you mean they weren't as good? Geno had,
23 for 33.
Yeah.
69.7. He's leading the league, I think, in completion percentage.
Probably. Yeah. He's awesome.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
120. He actually didn't he have a higher QBR than Brady?
Yeah, high rating. Yep.
Yeah, 120. It's because of the pick.
Yep.
He was pickless.
Yeah, it's not Geno's fault. It's the offensive line. Couldn't block, couldn't do anything. They couldn't run.
Yeah, I think he got injured too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
But-
So, anyways, the pick. Let's see the defense. Tariq Woolen and then Cody Barton got the one on Brady.
Yeah.
All right. You good with this game?
Yeah, I got nothing else for this
All right.
game.
Let's go to the next game, which is going to be Vikings Bills.
This was a game.
This was I felt like this was like 20 years.
Yeah.
It seemed like such a long game.
I mean, although Josh Allen, what crap he was.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Like,
To be honest, okay, so they weren't even sure if he was going to play.
he shouldn't have played.
Did he? I don't think he looked that bad.
He shouldn't have played.
I will say this. I thought early on, Kirk Cousins looked like dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kirk Cousins isn't Josh Allen.
Well, that's true, but
Yeah.
you know what I think happened? All right, so you know what my big gripe with Josh Allen is? And honestly, I'm just going to say it already. Why I think he lost the game. It's so easy for them. They go for the too flashy of a play.
You say that all
Why
the
is it
time.
like, dude,
every
it was like
team does that, though. You act like not every team does that. When it's third and short,
Brady wouldn't.
Brady takes shots down the field on third and short all the time.
Not when it matters like that.
I think a couple games ago I said, same thing that every other team does. Brady just did the exact same thing.
It's not usually to win the game.
No, yeah, Brady did it to win the game.
I don't.
It's just
So Josh Allen, it's like he needs 2 yards. He's good all the time. He's fine.
sure,
And he goes
but
like 30 yards down the field and gets picked off.
Yeah,
Brady doesn't do that.
Brady doesn't get picked off, but he throws it 30 yards down the field.
Not only if he needs against the Rams, he needed to get there in like 30 seconds, whatever it was. So like something like that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just
But I
saying.
actually think the Bills should have won this game. They fumble the snap at the 1 yard line. What the hell are you doing?
Hey, maybe if he didn't have a hurt
And they're
elbow,
both
that
good
one-
teams, right? I
maybe
could
if-
see this being a Super Bowl
Yeah.
matchup.
No, maybe if he didn't have a hurt elbow, he wouldn't have fumbled that snap. I don't see this being a Super Bowl matchup.
No, it was his hands. You see his hands not clamp it right?
Yeah,
It wasn't his
but-
elbow.
But his elbow, your elbow controls all that stuff.
No, I think
Like,
he gets.
when-
I think he.
When you have your UCL, like your hand goes numb.
Dude,
all
look at
these
these.
things.
He's killing it.
I'm not saying he didn't throw the ball good, Nick. I'm just
No, he's whipping it like it's. This guy at like whatever 50% is better than like everyone in the league.
But is he gonna be 50% if he keeps playing with this hurt UCL in 2 games?
Honestly, what?
And then it
how
gets
many,
worse.
let's go to the box scores. He probably got picked so many goddamn.
He had 2
times.
interceptions.
2 interceptions.
Yeah, I
No,
have it
3.
sitting
Didn't
up-
he?
No, he had 2. I'm sitting right here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't want to see somebody,
He wasn't bad enough to sit him. Put it this way: they don't win this game. It's not even close. If he doesn't play.
I mean, Case Keenum's pretty good.
No, come on.
I don't know. Case Keenum brought the Vikings to the NFC Championship game. What, 3 years ago? He's the one that threw the ball to
3 years
Stephon. Probably 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
But he's the one that threw the
remember that
ball to
being a long
Stephon
time ago.
Diggs when Stephon Diggs made that great catch supposedly.
Yeah, in New Orleans.
Yeah,
That was a great catch.
Yeah. So it's Case Keenum.
Also, the New Orleans defender, the safety, a moron.
Yeah, did nothing.
He
good.
goes to not wrap him up, just goes to like slam him, and he just completely whiffed.
Well, he didn't whiff. I think he avoided him on purpose, afraid of getting a penalty. But yeah.
Josh Allen, 29 for 43, 67.4% completion, 330 yards, and actually before the fourth quarter of this game, he was only at like in the 200s, obviously.
Yep.
But it felt like he did more, but he kept getting short fields because they picked Kirk Cousins off a few times.
Yeah.
1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 86.4 QBR.
Yep.
Josh Allen also ran 6 for 84, and he was a runner. I mean, this guy was
Well, yeah,
killing
he's a
it.
good
But
runner.
I don't think he should. I disagree with it because he's beating himself up.
I mean, but you don't disagree with him throwing the ball, beating his elbow up.
No, because it actually doesn't look that bad. He wasn't like, unlike last week, he didn't grab his. I don't remember him grabbing his elbow, having many issues with it.
Sure, but I mean,
Because like sometimes,
damage to his elbow. You're acting like they don't shoot him up with freaking.
oh, very well. That usually only works for a half.
They don't
They
shoot
say
him
a
up
lot
at
of it-
halftime too.
No, I think they can only do it once.
I'm not
Because
sure.
they usually. I mean, I've heard that on too many talk shows.
But-
Justin Jefferson though, uncoverable, isn't he?
yeah,
And Diggs.
doesn't
Doesn't it help? Like, don't you wish? Like, okay, and I'm not a Pats fan at the moment, but obviously, I have to deal with this. Don't you wish they had a guy like one of these guys, like a Devontae Adams, like a Hopkins? Like, this is the level of these guys. It's just amazing.
maybe?
Literally, any game is in reach.
Yeah, to a point. I mean,
The Bills pretty much tied this game up, and it was so fast. Hawkinson looked good. I'll tell you that. I think he has a concussion though.
Hawkinson looked good. What did he do?
No, I mean, all right. So I'm taking in.
His 7
you can bring up the
receptions
stats,
for 45 yards.
He had a great third down catch.
Yeah, I mean, but
Great blocking. And I'm also, well, like I said, I'm taking in consideration that this guy's brand new to this offense.
sure,
I mean, he's already involved,
sure.
which was
Well,
like
yeah.
I was impressed for a guy who literally got on the team like a week ago.
No, yeah, he had a good game last week. He didn't really look that good this week.
I mean, obviously,
But-
he's just a good talent overall.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like that hair though, dude.
Oh yeah, he had it short.
He does
when
look like
first
a
came into
Viking.
The
now.
league, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But yeah, no, Justin Jefferson. He's the best receiver in the league. It's not even close right now. And he had the.
I don't know. I put Diggs in this category. Diggs is a
good.
monster.
He's not
okay.
that-
There was 2 great catches in
All
this
right. So
game.
what are we trying to say?
What?
Diggs that has a lot of talent around him. Justin Jefferson that has.
Okay, can I just say
Adam
Gabriel
Thielen
Davis
around
is hit or
him?
miss?
Huh?
Can I just say Gabriel Davis is hit or miss?
Okay, he might be hit or miss, but Isaiah McKenzie is still talented. Dawson Knox. I mean, Grant. Yes.
Well, Isaiah
Now,
McKenzie was
TJ.
nobody last year. He literally
He was
came
a
on.
rookie last year.
Yeah, but even this year, he's still he's their 3rd to 4th option.
Yeah, but he's a good 3rd to 4th option. What are you talking about? They have Adam Thielen as their 2nd option.
Yeah,
You-
Adam
you-
Thielen's awesome. He's awesome.
Okay.
And then they have Hawkinson, but they also have
just not
Cook.
Hawkinson.
Cook.
Yes, Cook. Cook was good. I'm just saying.
Cook is better than every running back on Buffalo's. And he's a great receiving back.
He's okay.
I will say this, Von Miller in the fourth quarter did come up kind of clutch.
Yeah.
Except
Absolutely.
did you see that hit on Cousins when he went to go run for it to get the touchdown? I'm like, dude, good thing he kind of like skimmed across his hand. This dude would have hit him in the shoulder. He's going to be down for the count.
Where Cousins dove.
Yeah. And he didn't make it.
Yeah, no, but he needed to get there. He knows what he has to do.
Yeah, but all I was thinking was, oh my God, this is not. He leads with his throwing shoulder.
Yeah.
That's like, make a career move, dude.
Well, make a career move, Josh Allen. You have a UCL injury.
Okay,
make
there's
a
a huge
career move, Josh
Allen.
Come on.
Okay, I agree with you a little bit.
It's just
At the same time, I want to say there's a huge stature difference.
who cares about
Josh
stature?
Allen is built like these guys.
Josh Allen's elbow got hurt just by throwing.
No,
what
I
point.
agree.
So just
Well,
throwing,
he also got hit while he was throwing.
I don't think so. He might have.
Yeah,
but,
he got hit while he was throwing.
but just throwing is.
But he's playing through like it's no big deal.
You're
I think
right,
you're
I'm
making more of a bigger deal than apparently Josh Allen is.
You're right, but I'm saying you're
But look at Cousins.
My
He's like Brady's stature. You don't want him.
my point.
I don't
is
want
you're
Brady
like,
running.
you're like, make a career move while you're talking about Josh Allen needs to play through
Yeah,
anything.
but Josh Allen's like 6'5". Like, oh, look at this right here.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it's nice.
Oh no, he broke. I'm thinking.
We had a big like 60-something yarder.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was nice.
And it pretty
I mean,
much brought him right back into the game.
It wasn't like awesome.
Now they
like,
were playing. The Bills are playing at home. That was a
that
horrendous
was so
pick.
pathetic.
That was the pick in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Early in the third quarter by Kirk Cousins. Which honestly, they should have. Look at this, 10-24.
Yeah.
They should have killed him. I think they.
You know why they didn't?
Well, there's a couple reasons. One,
Mm-hmm.
their defense can be. Look at why are you holding on to the ball running away?
Mm.
Brady throws that ball away. He never gets sacks like that. He limits the amount of sacks he'll get like that. All these rushing quarterbacks, they hold on way
Josh
too
Allen's
long.
going sacked twice. I bet he has.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
but,
just
I mean,
saying too. Like,
it'd be nice if you got sacked once or none.
you know,
But a lot of these guys that run the ball, they run left.
Well, they're playmakers,
right,
yeah.
left, right, and then all of a sudden they get sacked.
well, they're playmakers. Brady has to.
Oh, look at that, man! He just why did Harrison Smith slow down?
I can't wait till we get to that catch. Did they already have the catch?
It's about to happen.
It's about to happen. The Justin Jefferson catch is the greatest catch ever.
You think so?
It's the best
a damn
catch
good
ever.
catch. You know why? You know what my favorite.
It's better than Odell Beckham's catch.
You know what the most impressive thing about that catch is to me? The ball never moved when he hit the ground.
No,
It literally stayed like
he had that
glued
shit
to his
curled
hand.
up into his forearm,
It didn't even move.
and it was insane.
Yeah.
He had to pull it away from the other guy with one hand.
Let me try and get to it. Try
You
and
know.
skip to it here. I like the Diggs catch though. This is that
The Diggs
long
was
run
fine.
by Cook.
Yeah, you just went
Killed
back a
him.
while.
Yeah. Well, his younger brother's on the Bills.
Yeah, James Cook.
Yeah. James? Is it James?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know his first name.
You went back to the third quarter. The catch happened in the fourth quarter.
No, I'm actually skipping through. I haven't got to it yet. Here it is.
No,
That's the Diggs catch. Ready?
That's a nice catch. It's not that. I mean,
No, that was beast, dude.
that wasn't beast. There was
Uh-huh.
nobody touching him when he caught
No,
that ball.
yeah, but you're not. Yeah,
That's
but
not
you won't catch that with someone catching you.
Justin Jefferson just caught it with somebody else. He just did the.
No, but this one was even high. This was way higher than Justin Jefferson's
No,
catch.
it was.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this.
Nick, this is a nice
Strung
catch.
out completely.
Nick.
One hand.
I'm not saying
Awesome.
that. I saw that catch.
Awesome.
And when I messaged you, did you see the Justin Jefferson catch? And you sent back the Diggs catch was one-handed too. I didn't even want to respond. I didn't even respond to you
There's
because
the other sack right there.
yeah.
Early in the fourth.
But yeah, Diggs is awesome. You're not gonna ever, I'm not gonna ever say that. But
No, like, yeah. Well, Diggs is a baller. He's like Von Miller to me. He comes up in the biggest spots.
that was probably a better catch than Justin Jefferson's too.
No. See, I can't. Like all of a sudden, if I have any. Man, see, Diggs is awesome. All right, you said it's in the fourth. Yeah, it's got to be coming up soon.
It's probably like
That was the pick, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's way too many picks. See, he didn't have 3 picks.
No, too.
Man, like what was he
That was a
crying
bad
on the
one.
field?
Probably
What
the
the hell was
elbow
he
probably
doing?
hurts.
Huh?
His elbow.
Oh, please, come on. This might be it right here.
Yeah,
Actually,
it might be. Nope.
No.
This is where we just were when you rewound it a bunch, and
I didn't rewind it at all.
we were just here though. Is what my
Oh, there you go. There's Hawkinson getting the first down.
Yeah.
Here it is. No, it's not. I'll be saying that like. Was it this one? Did I already pass it?
No, you didn't pass it, Nick.
All right, good. Oh, by the way, what the hell was I gonna say? There was an issue on this. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Dallas game.
Ah.
CeeDee Lamb got held, but I just want to keep that. I just want to mention that for the future.
It's
Should've been
holding
a-
in
should've been a
every
PI.
game. It doesn't even matter. I think you said there was
And-
pass interference in one of these games too.
Dude, I thought the extra point miss by the Vikings cost him the game.
Oh, well,
I was like, oh, that's it. I
Almost
remember
did.
you even texted me back on like, all right, maybe they're not winning.
Mhm. Well, that was when they couldn't get in the end zone at the end of the game, right before Josh Allen fumbled. I was like, oh, maybe they're not winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
How sad that was.
Yeah, it was, all right, let's go into
This
some
is the
stats.
catch right here, I think, coming up on this drive.
It is?
Yep.
All right, so I'll
I
wait
think it's a
second.
third down catch.
I could just pull the catch out.
Of course you could, but I'm pretty sure it's coming up real soon.
He's got it. I mean, it's on the right sideline. This is probably it. No, it's not. He's getting killed right there. Oh my god!
Maybe.
Imagine what this guy's back feels like.
Mhm. Yeah.
Just getting hit by the bottom in
Maybe
the,
it was a fourth
behind
down
the legs
catch.
and then right into the chest.
Was it a fourth down catch?
This might be it right here. Yep.
Yeah. That is the greatest
Yeah,
catch.
yeah. No, I mean, look at the guy.
Fourth down and everything. That is
fourth
the greatest catch.
Fourth and 18. And he
Like
somehow comes up with it. Insane.
he pulls
All right,
it.
so there's
out
a
of
guy
the dude's
literally about to
hands.
pick it.
Yeah.
He brings his hand right through the other guy's hands, comes back, and it doesn't even move. I told you.
And tell me again
Him
how
hitting-
Stephon Diggs had to go higher than Justin Jefferson did.
All right, so maybe about the same height. You're right.
that was the most impressive
Nah, it was about
catch
the
I've
same
ever
height.
seen. Yeah.
You know, they were both good. No,
Stephon Diggs. It was a nice catch by
they
Stephon
they
Diggs.
both were
Absolutely.
good. They both were good.
But that I mean,
I thought they were both good. Oof.
Justin Jefferson's.
No, that's what I mean.
He's
He's like
the
unstoppable.
best freaking player in the league.
That was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
When you got tripped on his leg.
Yeah.
Dude, first off, pull your legs away.
Yeah.
Like, he's a righty. I would think he would probably move your right foot.
Yep.
He should have got picked off right there. Justin Jefferson got it again off like his shoelaces.
Yeah, that was not a touchdown though. I thought it was,
No, oh yeah, because his knee was down.
Mhm.
Yeah, he made the contact. Yeah,
but
it's all right though. I mean, they ended up. They got it.
yeah,
So,
but yeah.
all right. So let's go over some stats and then we'll move on to the next game here.
Yeah, Devin Singletary. I mean, his first 2 touchdowns of the year were in this game. You know, both first quarter, and then he did nothing after that.
All right, we already went over Josh Allen here. Let's see. Yeah, like you said, Devin Singletary, 13 for 47, 3.6 yards. James Cook, 5 for 22, 4.4. James Cook looked a lot better.
Yeah,
He looks well. They're barely using him,
yeah,
but they're starting to use him
because
more
they don't run
now.
the ball.
And no, he's a rook though. He's gonna come into his own.
But they don't run the ball. Josh Allen runs the ball.
No, well that's true, but if they keep using him, you don't know. I mean, he could end up popping.
Yeah,
He looks quick.
I don't know if he will.
But Josh Allen's so big. I mean, I think Josh Allen's bigger than Cook.
He's bigger than all of them.
Yeah. That's what's crazy about it. Okay, so Kirk Cousins, 30 for 50, 60% completion, 357 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 78.7 QBR. Dalvin Cook, 14 for 119, 8.5 average.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It wouldn't be that good if he didn't have a
81 yard long.
81 yard.
That's crazy. I know.
So I mean, he didn't have
One
that.
touchdown.
He's got 30.
It helps.
8
I know.
yards. Yeah. So
Then Kirk Cousins, 6 for 12 rushing, 2-yard average.
yeah,
Let's see some. I want to see what Justin Jefferson had here. Justin Jefferson, 10
193.
for 193.
yeah.
Just insane.
Yeah.
19.3 yard average, along with 46. I think the 46 was probably on that play.
It could have
wasn't
been. I have no idea.
it? 1 touchdown.
It might have been the first series. Actually, he had a long catch on the first series of the game.
Let's see here. Anyone on the
Just Stephon Diggs. And
Zadarius Smith had a sack,
Yep.
and Daniel Hunter. Or Danielle Hunter? I don't know. Daniel.
Yeah. Whatever.
Just spelled a different way. That's all.
Daniil.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's all good. All right. I didn't go over the Bills receiving. I didn't even see what Diggs had.
Yeah. Diggs was 12 for 128.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no. I mean, Gabe Davis, 6 for 93.
Yeah, like overall, they almost had better numbers. Like I said, they just fucked up because Allen kept picking off. Allen kept getting picked.
Kirk Cousins got picked the same amount of times as Allen.
All right, I should say this. In the worst moments possible, when you get picked early in the game and you catch up by the end, but if you get picked when you literally, the game's going to be over if you get picked here. Oh, he gets
Kirk
picked.
Cousins got picked in the third quarter where he threw the ball directly at one of the Bills guys.
And then they proceeded to have like what, 3 scoring drives.
Yeah. I mean,
It helps.
Yeah.
When you literally have no time left on the clock and get picked, literally twice, because in the fourth quarter he basically was picked twice.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Horrendous.
it's bad. Absolutely, it's bad. But
So let's see some sacks on defense for them. AJ Epineza, who's awesome. That guy's awesome.
he's
Ed Oliver, half a sack with Shaq Lawson. And then Von Miller had a sack, and Basham also had a sack. Tyler Bass was 3 for 3, 45-yard long. And, all right. Anything else stick out to you on this game? All right, let me ask you this. What do you think's going on with the Vikings or Bills?
What do you mean? What do I think's going on?
Overall, what do you think they're...
Oh, I mean, Vikings are a playoff team. They're going to obviously be the
definitely.
division winner. They're probably going to be the number 3 seed.
It's possible. I mean, the Packers are catching up. They're going to face them again.
They're 4 games back.
Are they really 4 games? Oh, they're 8-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's.
What are they? Are they 5? Oh no, they just.
They're
right.
4 and 6
No,
now.
Yeah, they're 4 and 6 because
Yeah.
they lost last week. Oh my god, they had like a 5-game losing
Yeah.
streak. You're right. For some reason, I was thinking they were like 4 and.
It's all right. Yeah. I
I
mean,
thought they were already
they
4 and 5.
I mean, they obviously haven't clinched it yet, but
Yeah.
the Vikings are clinching the freaking division.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
They got that.
So what do you think of the Bills? Are just still the Bills, right?
Yeah, they're
you
second
agree?
place in the division. They might even be third place because the
Division's looking good.
The Jets beat them last week, so they
Yeah,
might
the
be
Pats
third.
are what, 5 and 5?
Pats are 5 and 4.
Yeah, because they have bye week.
Well, Buffalo had a bye week too, but the Pats had a bye week this week. So
Yeah.
So yeah, no,
but
that's the best division in football.
The Bills got to play them in,
3-4 weeks.
yeah,
It's
and then play them again.
The Pats play the Vikings, the Jets this week.
Yep.
Vikings on Thanksgiving, and then the Thursday after they play the Bills.
I don't know how the hell the
They're
side
beating
note.
the Vikings, man.
Huh?
They're beating the Vikings.
I don't think they're beating the Vikings.
They're beating the
I want to
Vikings.
see what Billy B drafts up for unstoppable force Jefferson.
Like, he's going to get freaking double covered and
Triple
he's not going to
covered.
do shit. You know?
Yeah, triple covered.
He ain't gonna get
He's
probably.
not getting shit.
He's not.
Also, though, Dalvin Cook.
I'm not saying he's not going to get shit. Like, he's obviously going to get his, but it ain't going to be
It won't be like this.
193
No
yards.
way. No. You know what? Maybe I'll change my mind. Hopefully, tell me this guy plays this game. I don't want him to get injured or something like this.
Oh, boy, that would be amazing.
Just a killer.
Dalvin
No,
Cook gets hurt and Justin Jefferson gets hurt.
Yeah, you'd love that. No, what the hell was I gonna say?
I mean, I don't want nobody to
I
get
bet you
hurt.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's like 4 for 40
Oh, yeah, no.
in that game.
Not.
That sounds like a
Absolutely
Billy B tenant, like Chad Johnson
not. Who
back in the day.
Let Adam Thielen beat you. Like, if Adam
Adam Thielen's good.
he's
He's
okay. He's old now.
but also you can get to Kirk Cousins.
absolutely.
What's it? Sack leader will be there.
Yeah, Judon,
Yeah.
monster.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, so we'll go to the next game here.
Another good game.
Oh, great game. Dallas Packers.
Yeah.
The score was 28-31. Cowboys are now 6-3. Packers are 4-6. All right, so first quarter scoreless. Second quarter, both 14 points.
Yep.
Thank God this guy right here played the perfect wide receivers in my fantasy. CD
saw
Lamb and Christian Watson.
Yeah.
I was like,
Amazing.
are you kidding me? And I was
Amazing.
getting shit because I actually had Jones, who hasn't done anything all year. I had him on my bench.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing. I'm going, F this guy. I'm
Why
not
the hell
playing him
would you?
anymore.
But why the hell would you be playing freaking?
Then he actually got a touchdown and
Yeah.
I want to say, I forget it. Was it like 30 or 40 yards?
Yeah.
So he actually had some good points.
I mean, you must have the worst fantasy team.
I was
ever.
struggling in some wide receivers. Well,
Yeah, because
CeeDee Lamb was like my go-to.
CD Lamb's fine.
Yeah.
But how are you starting Christian What's his last name?
Well, you know what? Because
Watson.
I went strong with running backs, and I got Saquon Barkley and Hunter Henry.
That's fine.
And so I
but still.
And then I also had Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah.
He's sucked for me. I thought he was going to be better.
I'm still assuming Christian Watson, you probably picked him up as a free agent at some point during the season.
I drafted him late.
You drafted him. Okay.
Late.
That's very surprising.
Well, the Green Bay had nobody.
No, I understand.
I figured Aaron Rodgers is going to need somebody to throw the ball to.
Well, you know.
And actually, it's helped me out a couple weeks.
I see this.
He's doing okay. It seems like he does get touchdowns, and he's athletic.
Yeah.
And the big talk today is it's his coming out party. The guy had like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
But he's what's funny is I was watching. I'm like, man, he's moving quicker than everyone else.
He's fast.
Let me put on some highlights for that game, by the way.
Yeah, he's fast. Aaron Jones, had a big game.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. Let's see. There we go.
But yeah, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he was only 14
give me
for
some stats
20.
for that.
Aaron Rodgers, 14 for 20 for 224 yards. I mean, he's not the same. Their receivers suck, and they're going nowhere fast.
But he made the plays he needed to. 70% completion.
Oh yeah, no, he's
3 touchdowns, 152
interceptions.
QBR.
He's playing with the serious injury right now too.
Yeah, I guess
thumb?
his thumb. You
Yeah.
know what? He's like, I can't play. Not sure if I'm gonna. I can't practice.
Yeah,
Not even sure if I'm gonna play. And yet, look at this guy.
yeah.
He's just throwing dimes.
Well,
All right, let's go with some. I mean, like always, Aaron Jones. I think he's the best player on their team. Over Aaron Rodgers, obviously. I've been saying this weekly at this point.
I mean, he's not better than
24
Aaron
for 138, 5.8 average. This guy's awesome.
He's good, yeah.
He's so good after the
But
contact.
say that he's better than Aaron Rodgers. Like, name
he
another
might
team
be, I think so.
that had this little wide receivers and they do anything. Like,
Honestly, the Pats don't have that great. This is about the same.
Pats
as the
are way
Pats.
better.
I don't think so.
The Pats are way better.
Who do they have? Jacoby Myers?
Jacoby Myers is better than anybody on.
I don't know. I'd take Lazard over Myers.
Get the heck
I would.
Okay.
Who else? Bourne?
Kendrick Bourne, better.
I'd take Sammy
Devontae
Watkins.
Parker, better. No. Sammy Watkins?
Yeah. I'd take him over Devontae Parker.
No,
What's Devontae Parker done?
What's Sammy Watkins done?
He's done. I bet you he's done more than Parker.
With his 3 receptions for 47 yards this year?
Yeah, right now.
This game?
Oh man.
He's Sammy Watkins is nothing.
But Devontae. Well, I mean,
Alan Lazard,
Devontae.
nothing.
He doesn't have that many catches this year. He's got a lot of picks
Devontae
on
Parker?
him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, he's better than Sammy Watkins.
Okay.
Parker at least has a 100-yard game this year. Watkins doesn't.
AJ Dillon, 13 for 65, 5-yard average, 17-yard long.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, 2 for 4, 4 yards. Christian Watson, receiving 4 for 107.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy though. I mean, that was pretty good. 58-yard long, 3 touchdowns. Sammy Watkins, like you said, 3 for 47, 15.7.
Mm-hmm.
Long of 23. Alan Lazard, 3 for 45, 36-yard long. And then Aaron Jones also receiving at 2 for 18 yards, 9-yard average with 11.
Yeah, I will say this. Aaron Jones fumbles an awful lot.
Yeah, did he fumble in this?
Yeah, he fumbled in this, and he fumbles all the time.
Oh, yeah, I think I know. I think I remember what you're talking about. Both teams were fucking up that way, though.
Yeah. Well, it was the interceptions for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Dak Prescott. I'm telling you, I think that, what was the backup's name? I knew his name like a couple weeks ago. I'm already lost.
I have no idea. Cooper Rush?
Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Let's not go with this Cooper
Hey,
Rush.
I'm telling you, I would have
playing.
preferred Rush.
No.
I never wanted to switch off. Dak doesn't. Dak seems like the lights get too bright for him. Don't you think?
No, I don't think.
You don't? Come on, man.
I don't think.
Oh, it's crazy. All right, so let's see. Dak Prescott, 27 for 46. That's fucking horrendous.
Is it?
58% completion?
I mean, I remember a game like 2 weeks ago. That's what Tom Brady's
What?
was.
What? Oh, you're going to go back to Brady? All right, what are you going to say? Go ahead.
I said I remember a game a couple weeks ago that was what like Tom Brady's completion percentage was, and you were probably still saying, "Oh, it wasn't Brady's fault. It
He
was
wasn't getting picked twice.
he
He just had his second. He just had his second interception.
But I'm just saying. But yeah.
No, but
it's
also,
not good.
I think
you know
what? I think I remember that one. Wow, I just saw Christian Watson do a backflip. I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, I mean they all can do that. Even the fat linemen can probably do that
Because they're so athletic. No, I know what you mean. Oh,
But yeah, any of those wide receivers can
and
do
this
back.
is. I wish it would tell me where it was in the game. I was in the second quarter. It was like mid the second quarter. Pollard's fast, man.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah. Do you know when Zeke's coming back?
Who cares? Probably never.
Yeah, I think he's worn out. Usually the average life. The average life for a running back in the NFL is like 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, they paid him a shit ton of money though, way more than he should have got.
Yeah, probably. You never pay a running back. You can get him
No,
anywhere.
I agree. Unless you're gonna. Oh, that was such a bad pick. He so underthrew him too.
Yeah, pretty bad.
And that was the pick in the right before the halftime.
Yep.
2 minutes left. By Dak Prescott.
But they get the ball back and score again anyway.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony Pollard, 22 for 115, 5.2 average, long of 14 yards, 1 touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. I mean, the guy's a number one for sure.
Absolutely.
11 for 150. He's going to be on that Diggs thing soon. I think if he had a better quarterback that didn't make stuff like this, Dak Prescott's not even a top 5 quarterback. I can just see.
He's probably not a top 5 quarterback, but
he's not.
He's a top 7.
Name your 7.
He's the 7th.
Name your
best,
7.
He's the 7th best quarterback. Okay, so I got Pat Mahomes number 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Patty Mahomes.
You're wrong there already, but go ahead.
We got Josh Allen number 2, Aaron Rodgers,
What?
Justin Herbert.
I'm failing to see a name here. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Justin Herbert, Joey Burrow.
Oh, Justin Herbert, get the hell out of here.
Joey
with that.
Burrow, and then Dak Prescott.
And not Brady.
I'm only going 7. He's my 7th best quarterback. Brady number 8.
Huh?
Brady's number 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You want me to name mine
You can.
right now?
Brady.
No. I mean, he's 45, so I don't have to name him first. It's all right.
He's not first. Of course.
He's a 7-time. He's
Yeah.
he's got his chops. Let's see. Even though I would say this, he hasn't lost a step at all physically. Brady has not lost 1 step. I bet you he still throws at 60 miles an hour, maybe 70. Can throw it like anybody in the league, almost. Let's see. All right, I will say, but he's never had the flick your wrist and it goes 80 yards. Like Josh Allen. Mahomes can't even do that.
Yeah, he can.
No. There's only 2 people I know that can do that. Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers.
Justin Herbert. Better on both of them.
We're gonna get into this game pretty soon. I'm so down on him.
You can be.
All right, so I'll give you my top 7.
Yep.
We got to do an episode like this too because we keep teasing it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we're not. Let's see. My top 7 right now, I'm going to say Josh Allen. I just think he's awesome. Then I'd probably go Mahomes. And then I'm going Brady. And then I'm probably going to go with Burrow. Even though I just don't think I think something's up with their line. I don't think it's him. I still think he's a beast. And then I'll probably go Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
And then I probably left out Hurts in there.
Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts.
Okay. See, I'm not.
Dak Prescott's not even. I mean, he's not.
I'm not going with somebody that has 1 good year. I'm talking.
Oh no, I said right now.
I am too. But
Yeah.
like right now,
I said right now. Like
adds last year where he sucked.
well, if you want me to go by career,
I'm talking. No, I'm not going by career. I'm talking
or like
about
last 5. Brady will be number 1 for me.
I'm talking about the best quarterback. Do we know that Jalen Hurts is going to be the best quarterback? I'm talking about a top 7 quarterback. Okay, I'm not talking about just the best quarterback this year, because that would change everything too. Brady wouldn't even be in my top 8. How do you have Brady at 3 when he has 12 touchdowns on the year, and you have at least 10 other guys that have more touchdowns? But you have 10 other guys that have more touchdowns.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care about touchdowns.
Why is Tua not on your list right now? Tua is way better.
He was injured for 3 games too.
But Tua is still way better.
Was injured for 3 games out of the 10. That's
Geno Smith playing way better than Tom
Geno
Brady
Smith,
right now.
Oh yeah, if you're actually that's
well, that's what you just said. But I'm not.
I would actually put
guys...
him up. I would take Geno over Dak Prescott right now.
No, I mean, again, I'm going with a top 7 quarterback. Like I'm not just doing like
I'll give you this. He's somewhere around 10. I'll give you that.
That's fine.
He's somewhere around 10.
He was, probably the 3rd best quarterback in the league last year, maybe 4th.
I think it's the year before last year.
I'm gonna pull up some.
But he was pretty good like 2-3 years ago.
He's been pretty
The
good
year
every
after
year.
his rookie year.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yep.
And he was him and Zeke, were
Awesome.
offensive player of the year and rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Micah Parsons is still awesome.
absolutely.
Still awesome.
I don't think he did.
Their
anything in
defense
this
is
game,
taking their defense is taking a huge step back though.
Well, I mean, just one game.
The last couple games they've been letting guys like they're not playing disciplined. But once you get that, I'm gonna read off some stats here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I already said Tony Pollard, 22 for 115, 5.2 average, 14-yard run long, and a touchdown. Malik Davis, 5 for 38, 7.6, 17-yard long. Let's see here. Dak Prescott also did some rushing, 4 for 6, yard and a half a pop at only a 2-yard long. So basically just a bunch of 2-yard runs there. CeeDee Lamb, 11 for 150. I think I already mentioned this. But Dalton Schultz, 6 for 54. 9-yard average, 16-yard long, 1 touchdown. Michael Gallup, 4 for 35. 8.8 average, 23-yard long. And while I'm at this, actually, I want to mention that I really think that Odell could help this team out.
Absolutely.
I think he'd make a huge difference with this team.
Absolutely.
They've been talking about it. I mean, Micah Parsons, Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are talking about it. I'm starting to think that OBJ just wants all the news. He just wants to be in the news because he keeps retweeting all these other teams.
Yeah, well, I
wanting
mean,
him.
he's not healthy right now either.
Is he just? No, they said he was gonna.
Yeah, but he's not fully healthy yet. He's not ready to.
But there was, I think it was last week. It was supposed to be okay. I'm picking a team by this date, and then it never happened.
Oh, I don't know about that. I didn't hear nothing about that. But.
But I think he's just raising his dollars up. You know, he's trying to get.
Sure, I mean, it makes
Because
sense.
he'll go from like all of a sudden Von Miller saying, "Oh yeah, he wants to go to the Bills."
Nobody knows where he wants to go. These guys are just recruiting
The Rams.
him
He's
to
out of
come.
there. He's not going to the Rams. We can agree on that.
I don't think he's going to the Rams. No
The
reason
Rams
to go to
suck.
the Rams. Rams are not going anywhere this year. So, but I will say this: Dak Prescott's best year of his career was last year. He had 37 touchdowns to 10 interceptions.
Not bad.
He had 4,500 yards. He had 104.2 passer rating. The best year of his career.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. What was the one after his rookie year?
His rookie year was okay.
Not the rookie, but the one after that.
It wasn't that good neither. In 2019, he had 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions.
I think that's probably the one I was
That
thinking
was
of.
That was his second best year.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to throw that out there. I know
Because
Dak
he got paid
Prescott-
what last year, not this year.
I think he got paid. This is his 7th year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was
6,
after the
7.
5. They have to do it after the 5.
Yeah. So did he get franchised for a year?
I think he did.
So he might have got paid last year.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so I'm just saying. I mean, that's people like to hate on Dak Prescott, but he is a lot better than.
I just think
It's kind of like the Baker Mayfield thing. Everybody thinks Baker Mayfield's so bad, but in all reality, Baker Mayfield wasn't that bad last year for getting all the shit that he was getting.
I think he got a lot of shit because he had Odell Beckham and Landry on his team. Which Landry's not
Nothing.
doing jack right now.
Nothing.
He's pretty much
Odell
like out of the
Beckham's
league.
hurt right now.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, that's not his fault, but he wasn't. He was literally getting nothing
I
week
know
to
one
week.
thing: Odell Beckham didn't get hurt when Baker Mayfield was his quarterback.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
can't
He
get
didn't
hurt
he
if you
didn't
don't
get
touch the ball.
It's hard to get hurt when you're on the sidelines.
That's
Actually,
right.
when did he break his ankle? Was he on the Browns?
Super Bowl.
No. When he
Oh.
literally jumped and that was the Giants, wasn't it?
I don't
He
remember.
literally his ankle just went sideways.
I'm not a big Odell fan.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not at all.
Yeah. So,
But I mean, I still don't mind watching like good football.
yeah.
So
I
that's where my thing stops with
Yeah.
him. I'm not big into the flashy. The only flashy guy I like is Brady.
Well, that's Brady. Such a,
Hey, did you see? He had a tweet before the game. I think it was like the night before the game, and he had like a watch on, and it's like him, and he's like, "Hey, everything's a promo or an ad for
of
this
course
guy."
it is.
And he's just like, "Hey, I'm in Bucks," and it tags the watch thing, and it's like a $40,000 watch.
Of course it is.
I'm thinking like, who's got 40 grand around? Like, oh, Brady's got that watch. I want that watch. thinking,
Nobody, not you or me.
Anyone who can just spend 40 grand on a
But
watch
they're not
is going.
promoting for us. They don't care about us. They care about rich people. They don't give a shit
No, but
about
what
us.
rich guy thinks like, oh, what Brady wants is what I want. The regular guy is who wants that. Don't you think?
No.
Come on.
I don't think
Brady
so.
has that watch. Now I want to get it. It's like that
Nah.
doesn't make sense to me.
Now he's appealing to rich people. He's like, look, you can be like me, rich guy. Don't you want to have a supermodel for a wife? You know,
Well,
stuff.
ex-wife.
Yeah, ex-wife now. Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Giselle to be. I don't know, with like Pete Davidson or something.
That dude gets everybody.
That guy's been getting everybody.
Absolutely. Luckiest man in the world.
Oh my god. All right, so let's see. Actually, one thing I wanted to mention is I was showing Joe before the show the Country Road, Germany, or in Munich. They were singing in the stadium. They sang Country Road. Is that John Denver?
I have no idea.
Anyways, they were singing the Country Road song. It was pretty cool because I imagine only half of the audience. Of course, Europe is a little different. So Europe, they do learn English.
Of course they do.
Because it's basically the language of currency, really. But they're not good. They're not that great at it, right? So it's still not a first language to them.
No, of course not.
And you can even tell in some of the interviews. I actually watched a lot. There was a lot of fans there. So one thing we didn't touch on during that game is I watched a lot of signings of like Rondé Barber signing.
Mm-hmm.
There was so many guys, a lot of Patriots jerseys,
Of course.
with Brady on them, basically saying, "Hey, I'm a Pats fan."
Mm-hmm.
But I like Tom Brady. They're kind of me basically.
Well,
And they're like, "Look, I just want Brady's going to do what he's going to do."
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's there was just lots of fans there in general."
Absolutely.
And the guys were decked out in gear.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, the Patriots made that happen.
And it was days before, not just for the Patriots, but like, did you hear the Seahawk chants there too?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, holy crap!
Absolutely. You know, the
I always
NFL
wonder, like,
is...
the etiquette. Do they know the etiquette for all that stuff?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, well, they were screaming no matter what.
Yeah.
But I also noticed the refs were speaking in English,
Of course they.
which obviously they would, but
Of course
I
they
didn't
would.
hear like a PA kind of translating it or anything
No,
like that.
they wouldn't.
So-
But you don't hear the Espanol translators neither when you watch a regular game.
True.
You know
but,
what I'm
but the
saying?
announcers,
They do it
if you watch, they do have it. You can watch it in
absolutely.
Spanish.
Well, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're watching a regular game, you don't hear the Spanish ones, so you wouldn't hear the German ones.
Yeah, I wonder if you can just get the game translated somehow.
Well, they have a German broadcasters there that are.
Well, I guess in this game they had. Oh, you're right. Oh, for that, yes.
They had their own broadcasters
But they had
there.
a watch party. It wasn't going to be on television there.
What?
I guess. I mean,
that'd be very surprising to me. Like, what the hell are you having a game in Germany for if the Germans can't even watch the game? You know what
I don't
I'm
know if the
saying?
Germans could watch the game like it's on TV. They were supposed to have like a watch party at different places.
That's possible.
Well, they had over, I think it was 3 million requests
for tickets,
for 60,000 tickets.
Absolutely.
Insane. And then Goodell's basically saying he wants to go 4 games a year. How many games? They're not doing any more games?
No,
was
that's
it?
the last game. That's the last overseas game this year.
Wow. I'm so surprised. I mean, I don't know why.
I don't know why you're surprised neither.
Why wouldn't they just say, screw it, we're booking a couple more games?
Oh, they should, and they're going to. But it's going to be that they have franchises over there in the next 5 years.
I mean, they've
probably.
been doing London for like 15 years now. 2009?
Is that when they
I
started
think Brady
doing London?
said, Brady was like one of the first people to go over.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I've been saying forever, London, perfect name, Redcoats.
Yeah. You know.
Redcoats versus the Patriots, make it some kind of rival.
Why?
Just like
you can't have a rivalry between teams that are overseas, dude. Like, it's so
Why not?
Because it's so tough.
There's a rivalry between different conference teams and division teams.
I'm not saying that, but this is a team that's overseas. Like,
Well, they're gonna. Well, you think they're just gonna have their own section of?
no, they're gonna have.
They're gonna have to play us.
No, absolutely, but they're gonna have to figure this out because it's not gonna be that easy.
No, I mean,
You
well,
know,
no, it's not gonna be easy at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's you can't have like a rivalry.
If you ask
between
me, send the Jaguars over there.
Well, that's
Well,
huge.
Usually when they do drafts like that, they get to select like 1 or 2 players. You have to select a certain amount of your players in your team that are untouchable,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them can kind of pick.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of hockey, so I know exactly.
Oh, okay, they do the same thing, yeah.
They
Is that
do
when
that.
the Vegas came in? They did that.
Yeah, Seattle just got a franchise, the Kraken, this year, so they just did that too.
That's like scary as hell to me.
Yeah, it would be as me. I mean, you get you either protected or Who the hell knows?
Yeah, imagine being like, Kansas City and Chris Jones is like, see ya.
Yeah.
We got to protect Travis Kelce and Mahomes.
No, that's not how that shit works.
I mean, how many do you get to protect?
A lot.
Now, when they brought in, because they had new teams in 2000? 2002.
Yeah. Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Texans.
Texans. I don't think they were a new team, were they?
Yeah, they were.
Okay. Texans. Yeah, Texans were. They got the first.
Some of these teams are like, oh, they're Baltimore, then they're this, then they make a new team Baltimore.
Yeah.
And it's like, even though they use the old, Baltimore moved to a different place, yet they still use.
Well.
Sorry.
The Colts went to Baltimore. The Browns went from Baltimore over to.
Yeah, but yet they'll.
And then I have no idea how this
a new
shit
Browns
works.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not sure which teams, but
The
they're
Colts-
forming new teams and using the old history of the team that already
The
moved.
Colts left Baltimore, and then the Browns went over to Baltimore. It's very fucking weird. I don't get it.
Yeah. But anyways, I can imagine some a European circuit would be awesome.
Yeah. Well, they do it. They already have a European Football League.
NFL league.
I'm just saying they have a European Football League.
Yeah.
So that's a circuit.
Even if they the NFL owned it, and there was like a I don't know, not so much semi-pro, but just like was on like a level.
No,
they
yeah,
played
but-
opposite days and they could
No.
broadcast it.
They're gonna add
it's owned
them.
by
They're gonna
them.
have a. I don't know if that's gonna be like their own division over in Europe and shit, but they're gonna have a Mexico team soon. They're gonna have lots of teams.
That'd be an easy team to do.
Absolutely. Mexico would be the easiest team to do.
Yeah.
It's right there below freaking Arizona
Canada.
already. Canada, Toronto. Why does Toronto not have a team already?
It'd be insane. I mean, because it's hockey. That's probably why. But
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they're still fans of football.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're pretty much good with Dallas, right?
Yeah.
We think the Dallas is gonna be fine. Do you see them going anywhere?
No. Dallas is gonna be fine.
They'll be fine. And the
Playoff
Packers seem
team,
like
probably.
they're on the. All right. So it's either they're going up there or they're gonna continue losing.
They're gonna. Yeah. They're
One or
nothing.
the other.
They're nothing. I don't know what.
I
they're
don't
doing.
anticipate them if they go to the playoffs. It's one and done for me.
They ain't going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
No
So,
chance.
okay.
Dallas isn't as good as the other two teams in their division, the Giants and the Eagles. Much better, but
Oh yeah. But they have such a good record. They're gonna make a wild card.
absolutely.
That's what I think. Yeah. And their home stadium gives them a lot. I think it gives them a lot of. They were at the Packers. A really good home field advantage
Yeah.
because their fans are so dedicated.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the next game, which I actually already have some. I'm already halfway through the highlights of this game. The last game of the night, which was Chargers at 49ers. Give me some thoughts off this game.
Oh, great game. I mean, the 49ers getting Christian McCaffrey, even though he didn't do a whole lot in this game, it's still, I think it changed a lot, I mean, he had 14
Couple
carries,
good runs.
38 yards, and he had 4 catches for 39 yards.
Quiet though.
So, he had 70-something yards total, but I still think, it just adds another dynamic that they got to pay attention to.
Jimmy Garoppolo, he looked pretty good. It looked like he had lots of time. I just think the Chargers were pretty aggressive.
They were.
Just really like on where they need to be every time.
Yep. Yeah, their defense looked good this game, and I haven't said that a lot about the Chargers this year, but
Not their pass rush, but their
pass rush looked good this year. I mean, this game, I think.
how many sacks they get?
Just one.
Yeah,
But
I just didn't.
I
think the 49ers are also a team that gets the ball out too quick.
yeah, absolutely.
And like Ayuk and all those guys,
Absolutely.
he still looks awesome.
Ayuk looks good. I think he's the one that had the fumble, though.
He might have. Also, Samuel's back.
Yeah, he had the
looks
fumble.
good.
Ayuk. Yes, Debo's always good.
Yep, 4 for 27 rushing.
That Jawan Jennings guy,
Oh yeah,
he looked
dude.
pretty good.
How tall is that guy? He looked huge.
I don't know. You can find out real fast.
He went to go get that first down. I think it was in the third. Late
He's
in the
6'3".
Yeah, he's a tall receiver.
But yeah, no.
George Kittle, that one play he had, he looked a beast
Yeah.
for 21 yards.
Yep. George Kittle, he's basically now just relegated to blocking, and he's the best blocking tight end in the league. So I don't blame them for blocking.
Yep.
So
No, he's good.
Yeah.
But he makes a splash play. But they also, I think they've gotten away. I think they're trying to not use him as much.
Yeah.
You know where he'll come into handy If they go to the playoffs, he'll make some elite catch
Oh, absolutely.
exactly when they need it.
Absolutely. You know,
Right
but
over
again,
the center.
They're a run-first team. They want to
Yeah.
run the ball.
And they want to
Run,
get yards after
run,
the catch.
run.
They give it to the
Absolutely.
receivers, let them
Absolutely.
make guys miss.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm surprised Tyreek Hill didn't go to a team like that.
Yeah.
I think it's because they couldn't trade the capital that the Dolphins could, but
Yeah. They definitely could.
which is why McDaniel,
Mm-hmm.
Daniel,
Yeah, Mike McDaniel.
yeah, why he came from the system anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
As the offense coordinator. Okay, so let's.
I can honestly say this though.
Yeah, go for it.
Fred Warner, probably the best middle linebacker.
Dude,
in
the guy's
football.
awesome.
He is.
You know what's, he doesn't get any talk around the league though.
He doesn't get as much as like Bobby Wagner always got.
Even like
as
Mosley
Luke
gets more than him.
Kuechly, Devin White. Like Fred Warner is better than all of them. He's a better coverage guy.
Well, he gets the respect from the players. On the top 100,
Absolutely.
he's always highly ranked.
Absolutely. And then Nick Bosa, the 49ers defense, man. They're so
Was he
elite.
hurt a little bit this game?
I don't know if he was hurt this game, but he had 1 sack, 3 tackles for a loss, 4 QB hits. I mean, he's a problem.
So, all right. So this is where I want to talk. Let me bring up Justin Herbert's numbers here. Okay, Justin Herbert, the top, one of the top guys in the league here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you this. He looks like he might have the talent to be.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's missing like his top 4 wide receivers,
Yeah.
so that is tough.
But
But
it's tough.
But I don't know. He just doesn't. Maybe it's their scheme or something. It's like, dude, get the ball out. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get the ball out. I'm watching this guy, and he kind of does the same stuff that Josh Allen does, except he doesn't have anywhere to throw to. But
Like
he holds on to it way too long, and then he just makes dumb mistakes with it.
he doesn't make that many mistakes, and he has no way to throw to. Mike Williams is hurt right now.
Yep.
Keenan Allen's been hurt the entire
No,
season.
he's like done. I think he's gonna like retire.
Who
soon.
who is he
The guy's
throwing
like-
the ball to? Like,
Well, I can give you right here. DeAndre Carter,
no, I know. DeAndre
4 for
Carter.
64.
He's-
Joshua Palmer,
Yeah.
3 for 44, and Eckler, 7 for
Yeah,
39.
and they have the tight end too. Whatever the heck his name is. He was
Is
on
that
the Seahawks
McKitty?
last year. McKitty, and they have somebody else.
Everett.
Gerald Everett.
Yep.
He was on the
Yeah,
Seahawks last year.
Everett was 2 for 23, and McKitty was 3 for 21.
Yeah. So yeah, they have nobody. Like, and he still has 13. I mean, he was hurt for a couple games. I'm not making any excuses for him, but
It just he looked better in the beginning of the year.
well, yeah, and then he got hurt.
Yeah, with the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
So
Against who's that against? The Chiefs.
maybe the Chiefs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. So I'm not, trying to stick up for him or anything, but he's not playing that bad. He doesn't make that many mistakes. He's got 13 touchdowns on the year. He only has 5
No, but,
interceptions.
So all
It's
right,
not like he's
close to the end of this game. I'm just gonna kind of skip to it here.
Yeah.
Close to the end of this game, I'm going like they're not winning this game. They're not even gonna come close.
Yeah.
He's not like the guy can't throw it anywhere. And then
That's a huge.
I know we were saying that before, but also I actually think that should have been a touchback. You see that fuck up?
No, I don't remember.
Let's see if they show it. In like the last minute, it touched the 49ers player was walking backwards.
No, that was you see the ref waving his hands, already calling the play dead as the dude walks into the freaking.
Even like Mike Pierre was saying it.
but the dude's waving his hands, killing the play. I'm just saying.
He never continued. He continued to walk back.
I'm just saying that the dude, the ref was waving his hands, killing the play.
They were talking
I don't
about
care
it.
what
They
these
were all
people
talking
saying.
about it too.
That's fine, but the
All the refs get together.
yeah, but you again. My point is, before the guy ever walks into the end zone, the ref has his hands. Like
No, I
this.
know what you mean.
Yeah,
Now, does that kill the play entirely?
yeah,
I
it kills
guess
the play.
so.
I mean,
But they were kind of disagreeing with it a little bit.
it's not his fault that the ref killed the play when he was still moving. Obviously.
No,
how
no,
long?
that's true.
How long are you supposed to stand there? 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
They said
before-
by rule it wasn't that wasn't supposed to be the case.
What? What do you mean by rule?
They Mike Pierre said by rule because he moved backwards.
Yeah, because he kept barely moving little by little. He never fully stopped his feet. So, it took him 5 seconds and then he finally went into the end zone after 5 seconds. How long is that dude supposed to
I don't know.
that's my point. It's like it was already 5 seconds, man. Like, why does it matter if
Jeez,
he
I keep bumping this stuff.
went into the end zone after that? I understand what you're saying because I heard it too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's just nonsense. Plus, the ref was blowing the play dead.
Well, that completely screwed him too, though. I mean, because that put him at literally the 1 yard line. I
Yeah.
thought they were going to get a safety.
Yeah. You know, absolutely.
I mean, they didn't do
almost
anything
did.
with the ball anyways.
No,
But-
but because I heard that and I just thought it was nonsense that they were even talking about something so stupid, you know. Because it happened last week? I think it happened with another team. You know, maybe 2 weeks ago, that the exact same thing happened where the guy went into the end zone after catching the ball, you know, and then he went into the end zone and they it was a touchback at that point. So
I don't remember that. What game?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, I don't remember that one.
Mhm.
But anyways, they needed 3 points just to tie the game.
Mm-hmm.
They obviously couldn't get it.
No.
They're going to need to do something. I'm surprised they've had these injuries on the wide receivers for a while.
Yeah.
Why didn't they trade for somebody?
Who are you supposed to trade for?
Why can't they get?
What wide receiver moved?
I wonder if
besides
Beckham
Chase
could go
Claypool?
there. He loves L.A.
He could go there, you know. If they have the money, I'm not really sure.
I mean, I'm
But-
sure they could restructure somebody.
Yeah.
You always have the money. Just
Yeah,
give someone their bonus in cash.
Absolutely.
In L.A., I mean, I think he already has a house in L.A. He's
Well,
got a
I mean, he
brand
was
new
there
kid.
last year, so.
He was there last year.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I imagine they could do something like that.
But again, like to say that they only needed 3 points, you're playing the 49ers defense. The 49ers are the best, you know, the 5th best defense in the league.
Great defense. Awesome.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
to say they only need 3 points, it's like they only allow, they basically scored what the defense allows every game. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's tough on that end. But-
So, who do the 49ers playing next?
The Seahawks, I think.
The Seahawks?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
they're
not
5-4 now.
100%
Well,
sure,
the Chargers and the 49ers are now 5-4. They're tied.
No. The 49ers are 6-4, I thought.
I mean, I don't know. I'm going this right here. Oh, yeah. Well, did they already have their bye week? Didn't they have their bye already?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
All right. Well, look up the 49ers schedule. I'll do it right now if you want.
I have the 49ers at 5-4 too. You're right.
Okay.
I thought I saw
Give me
this
their
at
schedule the next
6-4.
couple games.
Seahawks, I think, is next.
Cardinals next.
Oh, Arizona.
Then the Saints.
Okay.
Then the Dolphins. I mean, the Cardinals is easy, right?
Did they already play? No. Okay.
The Cardinals are going to be really easy to me because
Did they just lose today too?
they had the backup playing. Murray wasn't
I
even
saw
playing.
that.
They're
They
4 and
lost to the
6. Yep.
backup too.
Oh wait, did that mean they win? Look up this. Look up.
The
Yeah, they
Arizona
won
won today.
27-17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, it's because the Rams.
the Rams had their backup quarterback playing
Yeah,
today.
no, I know they both had backups,
Mm-hmm.
but still, that's like more points than Stafford even gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
It's
they need
tough.
even Murray. Murray doesn't get 27 poents,
Yeah. Yeah.
or not right now.
Tough.
mean,
It's
something's
bad.
going on with
They're
them
bad
this year.
teams, man.
Yeah. Then you have the Saints. So the 49ers, like I said, they have the Cardinals, the Saints, the Dolphins, then the Bucks. So it looks like, I don't know, win, lost to the Dolphins, lost to the Bucks, and then the Seahawks.
I can see them losing to the Dolphins. I don't think they're losing to the Bucks.
That's gonna be a good game. December 11th.
you
I
know.
mean, I could go either way with that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're both they have the same record basically.
Yeah. Well, not basically.
Well, 5-5, 5-4.
Yeah. The Bucks have one more loss.
Well,
They
I
haven't had
mean,
their
I
bye
guess-
week yet, but
Well, just wait until
we'll wait till they play and we'll see what their records are.
The Commanders 4-5. They must have won today too.
I don't think did they play today?
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the all scores game.
I don't think they
Let's
played
mo-
today.
Really?
Commanders play tomorrow night.
I think it's next week that I'm thinking of. They're gonna play Philly soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go to. All right. Let's see. Who else played today? Let's see.
Carolina beat Atlanta. That was Thursday.
Titans beat the Broncos today, 10-17 or 17-10.
Yeah.
Titans won. Dolphins beat the Browns 39-17.
Yep.
Dolphins look good, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Steelers beat the Saints 20-10. That's crazy. What the hell's happening to the Saints?
They're not good.
The Bears lost to the Lions.
Yep.
Now the Lions. What the hell's his name? Lions quarterback.
Oh, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. I'm like, man, I'm terrible with names. Goff Usually that was like I think he had like 4 picks last time he played the Bears
I'm not sure.
at the Bears. 31-30. Oof, that's a hard loss for Bears.
Yeah.
I think
It doesn't matter.
Fields got like 40 points in fantasy too.
Well, he had 100 and something yards rushing and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's
That offense
that's
is
all he
looking
is.
a lot better though.
He's a running quarterback only.
Well, he was last couple weeks. I think he had like 4 touchdowns last week.
I think he had like a couple throwing and 2 rushing, but he had almost 200 yards.
But he's
rushing
been passing the
last week.
ball a lot
Not
more
not
lately.
that much though.
Obviously, we talked about the Vikings and Bills. Texans lost to the Giants.
Of course they did.
Of course, the Texans are I think they're like failing for the first pick.
They're not failing for the first pick. They just got nobody on their team that's good. They're not failing for
Cooks is gone after this year.
probably.
He's already pissed they didn't trade his
Yeah,
ass.
he's probably gone. He left the game.
Did he play? Oh, he left?
Yeah,
Injury?
I'm not sure if he got hurt or not, but
Oh, my God. Either that or he's just pissed. Like, I'm done with this bullshit.
Yep.
Jaguars at Chiefs. Chiefs beat them
Of course.
17-27. Come on, Jaguars. You're better than that to lose to them. Can't you just give them another loss? What the hell's the matter with you?
That's the most pathetic one.
The Colts 25-20
Exactly the
against
most
the Raiders.
pathetic
Oh, my
one.
God. Jeff Saturday talked to his team and goes, you know what the best thing about Victory Mondays is? And he goes, I'll see you on Wednesday. Literally. He's not even going to have his players until Wednesday.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday is a bum.
He's winning the locker room right now.
He is a bum.
I didn't get to watch that game, but, I mean,
I loved what Bill Cowher.
they
had
haven't
to-
scored 25 in a while.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I loved what Bill Cowher had to say about it. You know,
What do you say?
that the Colts hiring Jeff Saturday is a treachery to the coaching. You know,
Like, I know what you mean.
the coaching position job. You know, because
It's like hiring
he's-
someone to be GM who's never been GM.
Exactly. He's never been an assistant coach in the college or in the NFL.
No, I think he did his kid's high school team.
School, yeah. What about those other guys that
But
were?
he's an NFL player.
It doesn't matter though.
He's also
you
a
need
center.
you need to put your time in, like all these other guys that have put hours upon hours, have not spent time with their family to be offensive coordinators.
I'm okay with it. As long as it's the owner's decision, because it's, hey, they're the ones who make the decision.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm happy that he was already a Colts.
He was nothing because he was offered jobs to be
No, he was a Colts
consultant, but he was
consultant.
offered jobs to be a position coach or something else.
If Peyton Manning became a GM, would you have any? You wouldn't have any gripes about it. You're a huge Manning fan. You'd be like, "Oh, that's pretty good."
A GM is different than a coach. It is. Coaches don't go
What
to
if
be
What if
GMs
Peyton
all
Manning
the
was
time.
going to be a head coach?
He would need to go and be
Oh,
an assistant.
please.
Nick, why?
He's not going to be no one's assistant.
He
the hell
needs.
outta
He
here with
needs
that.
to. Why?
It's beneath him.
Why?
It's like Brady
The
becoming
issue
an
is
assistant.
that Jeff Saturday came out and said that he wasn't taking a job as a position coach because he'd rather spend time with his family and all this stuff. While those other guys that were position coaches, you know, they decided that their career was important, and then this guy just gets handed a job to him for what reason? No reason whatsoever.
Well, you know, I think the difference is when you become a head coach, it's usually you're going to get paid probably a couple million.
Okay.
Position coaches it's very low money.
I understand, but why does
Extremely low.
he deserve the job of head coach?
I think it's
Over-
honestly.
he-
I mean, we
what
got to
is
look
he-
at who we're talking about here. We're
well,
talking about a former NFL player,
A lot of those other guys are
also
former
a
NFL
Super Bowl
players
winning,
too.
a Super Bowl winning center.
What is that? That has nothing to do with
No,
anything.
but it's more of a mental position.
that has nothing to do with anything.
Their
Cowher-
running team, their whole team was built
has
around the line.
Nothing to do with anything though. It has everything to do with
He's just an interim coach too, basically meaning this is not your.
It doesn't matter.
He didn't hire him.
They did hire him.
No, but I'm saying he literally said, "Hey, you have this job until we find someone better."
They
That's
hired
essentially what they told him.
They hired him.
Yeah, he's an interim, meaning like,
I
hey, we
understand,
just
but why
fired the
didn't
guy.
one of those other guys?
You
that
have
were-
half a season
Why
just
didn't
to
one
do
of those other guys get? The
I kind of
job?
like it because guess what? You're gonna find out in 6 games whether this guy is
You're
going
gonna
to
find
be able
out
to be a coach
nothing.
in this league.
You're gonna find
What
out
if he?
nothing.
What if he has a great record?
Who cares if he has a great record?
Wait, then you're still gonna
They-
say, "Hey,
hold on.
you have to go back to being an assistant coach."
He was never an assistant coach. Not go back to being an assistant coach.
you're
But
right.
you were never an assistant coach.
But would he? Okay, say he has a winning record.
Who cares? The Colts were supposed
Does he have
to
to go back
The
to be-
Colts were
does he have to
supposed
go
to be
to
the
be an
best.
assistant?
The Colts were supposed to be the best team in that division because they have the talent. So
Yeah.
just because they have the talent, and now all of a sudden they have a winning record because he's now the head coach, doesn't mean that he's doing anything better than the other guys. They're a talented team.
Well, Frank Reich couldn't get done.
Jonathan Taylor was hurt for a long time.
And he's back now.
Exactly.
And they win.
Exactly. You guys are acting like.
Actually, let me look at some of the scores and like some of the.
But the point is that's like
we get. I mean, we're running a little over, but it's fine.
Absolutely. It's just it's sad. You need that. This is how
Jonathan Taylor 22 for 147.
And
As a beast.
I'm not. I'm not the one.
Oh, Matt Ryan was back too.
Absolutely.
21 for 28.
I'm not the one.
75% completion.
Yeah.
Dude, something happened here.
But I'm not
His
the
whole
one.
team
See,
just
the
like.
issue is that coaches feel this way. It's not about anything else.
Because
It's how
Cowler?
Cowher
I mean,
and
I
other
know.
coaches feel this way. Cowher is a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yep. He could have probably been a multi, but
Absolutely.
he retired.
Absolutely.
And then Mike Tomlin won.
But this is what he did. This is what all the coaches do. They go and become offensive coordinators. They spend their, lives doing this stuff. And then this guy just chooses, I don't want to have that lifestyle, but now that I'm being handed a head coaching job, sure, I'll do that lifestyle now. It's like, no.
I mean, he was an NFL analyst. I mean, okay, so you feel strongly about it.
Well, I don't. I mean, Bill Cowher does.
Yeah, I mean,
And I like what he said.
I'm kind of
It makes sense.
I'm in the side of like, I'm okay with it just because I think NFL players are on a different level.
But they're not.
It's not like it was I don't know who's some bum player. Like I mean, he's well respected.
Jeff Saturday was a bum player.
No, he wasn't.
He was a fucking center. The easiest position
It's not.
on the offensive line is center.
No,
Jason
it's not.
Kelsey said it.
Who?
Jason Kelsey,
Nah,
the
I
center
don't
for
care
the
what he-
Eagles.
I don't care what he said.
Of course. Why don't you care what that center said?
No, because I mean I
the
really
e-
don't think so. I think it's more of it. You need to be
He said that.
physically, but
No.
also mentally.
He said
You gotta pick
center
out-
is the easiest position on the offensive line to hide a bad player at. That's exactly what Jason Kelsey said. Because it's true.
I mean,
You
a
hike
good
the
center
ball.
really helps you out, though. You get guys like Aaron Donald going against you. I mean, Hainsley right now is actually playing pretty good for the Bucs. He's coming up. The difference between the Pats winning in 2016 was the difference between Andrews versus who the hell is that last guy they had right before him?
I don't know.
They got killed in 2015 because of it in Denver. Oh, I think he retired after a couple of years.
I'm not sure.
Anyways, big difference.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at all the best teams, one of the big reasons the Bucs line sucked like in the beginning, they lost Jensen. Awesome. No, it's everything. Attitude. You can't replace a guy like that.
Of course you can.
No, I mean,
Of course you can.
all right. Let's agree to disagree.
I'll agree
All
to
right,
disagree.
let's move to let's see what other games we have left, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay. There's no more games left.
There's none.
No. We just...
No, we did. Yeah, it is. Commanders Eagles is Monday,
Oh, yeah.
so that's tomorrow.
Okay.
Awesome. 8:15. That's gonna be good. Give me your suggestions on that game. Or just give me a preview.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to...
You think they're gonna stop them?
Yeah.
I have a
yeah,
I'm really
absolutely.
hoping the
They're just going to walk
Heineke
all over
just-
them.
pulls out some magic.
I mean, how can he? You just said Jalen Hurts was your fifth best quarterback.
Oh, he's playing great.
So, I mean, he's got to do
He's playing good.
He's got to do good.
I mean, he's also playing good because AJ Brown's just changed that whole team.
Absolutely.
Hey, maybe AJ Brown gets hurt, something happens. Do you think the Eagles are going 17 and 17
No,
and 0?
absolutely not.
So they got to have a loss somewhere.
Absolutely. To the Giants. I don't understand.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Dallas again?
Maybe.
You never know.
But
I mean, Dallas has the firepower to do it.
yeah, Dallas is awesome.
They held in that game for at least a half.
Yeah, I'm not impressed about you beating the Green Bay Packers, man. Like
No.
that's
That
not-
actually makes me not feel. That makes me feel
Yeah,
worse.
it's not that impressive. I mean,
All right. Okay. So give me a score.
fuck. 38 to 24.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
as much as I want
the Eagles
Heineke-
score a lot of points,
As
dude.
much as I want Heineke to win, I'm gonna say 27-7.
Mhm.
But I'm rooting for you, Heineke. Come on, prove me wrong, please.
I was the one that was rooting for him last week when you and Drew were like, "Oh, he's gonna do nothing next week."
I
They-
always hype Heineke.
No, you guys were talking.
No, I do
bad
exactly
about
what I did now.
The Washington Commanders. You guys were talking bad about them.
Well, they are a shitty team overall.
Well,
But,
then how?
no, Heineke's got magic, man. The guy rushes. He plays a little bit. He doesn't have the physicality like Josh Allen, but he plays just like Josh Allen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I do have one thing to say. I love how we sit here and talk like, oh, Heineke's a good quarterback. Like, we know more than actual coaches for 32 other teams.
Well, for some reason, this guy can't catch a break.
I'm just saying
start a game.
That choose to decide he can't be a starting quarterback anywhere. So.
No, yeah, I know. All right. All right. Thanks for joining us. Hey, we're kind of hitting a lull here with the subscribers. We really appreciate anyone just shouting us out. Give us a subscribe and like the video. Really appreciate it. Special thanks to Joe for joining this week's episode. Like I said, was feeling a little scratchy. Didn't do a preview, but hope the recap was up to you guys' levels.
Long.
And it was kind of long, but it's okay. We'll see what happens with the Commanders and Eagles.
Yes.
But join us midweek and probably at the end of the week for the preview. I'm going to try and make sure we do it this week. And have a good weekend. Have a good week. Sorry.